Oh no, what do I
I do.
do?
A steel ring ran from the face, around Jinpei's wrist, and back into the face. He wouldn't be pulling the bracelet off anytime in the near future. What the hell is the deal with this thing? Frustration and desperation were beginning to mix as the reality of the situation began to dawn fully on Jinpei. So much was happening that none of it made sense. Right? It's the best voice acting ever.
What am I going to do?
Which reminds me, if you want to actually hear me voice act, there are 2 Let's Plays that I've voice acted at, that I've had a character be voice part of thing.
That you have voiced a character in.
Thank you. That I have voiced a character in. Both of them have been Midnight and Beyond Let's Plays, and one of them was Paper Mario, and I voiced Watt, and the other one was hello, Master Time Thief. Thank you for coming to my stream.
Hello, I'm also here.
And the other one was I was Medley and Wind Waker. I will link those at the end of the stream if someone reminds me. And
I like how the bottom screen is the same as the top screen. What the fuck?
What?
Sorry, the thing I'm listening to like a techno station on Pandora, and fucking a remix of Spider Dance just popped up, and I was caught very much off guard.
Master Time Thief. This is a half-blind Let's Play because I've sort of played a little bit through the game. I've played 3 endings, but that was like 2 or 3 years ago when I got it. Actually, no, I got it like 6 years ago. But I played it like, I don't know, like 4 years ago. And if you type !game, you get a spoiler-free guide to help me. And I know a lot about this game because I adore this type of games. Which reminds me, I still need to play the 2nd and the 3rd one. But I think that depending on how well this stream goes, I might save those for next Halloween's.
How are you gonna play that? It's on the 3rd one's on the Vita.
It's on Steam.
Ah.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, back to reading. So much was happening, and none of it made sense. Junpei felt as though he were about to explode. Where am I? And why the hell am I here?
Where am I? What's going on?
Why?
Sorry.
Why? What the hell happened to me? It was at that moment that he noticed the window. The window was round, rimmed in riveted brass, like a window from an early 20th century ship. What? Wait, am I in a ship? Jinpei walked slowly toward the window.
See, it's not that she's half-assing the voice acting. That's just how Junpei talks.
Yeah, that's
Never
definitely...
really shows emotion.
I don't know if you noticed, but
Wait, am I in a ship? Sorry.
Okay, thank you. I'm glad that you played all 3 games, because I think most of the chat haven't played any of the games, so it's gonna be an experience for all of us.
And I know basically nothing about this game, so that's fun.
I don't need imagination when I have Firi's amazing voice acting. Thank you, thank you. He could see nothing beyond it, but thick, impenetrable darkness. Jinpei squinted, trying to see something, anything. But it was at that moment. What the? You gotta be kidding me.
Are you the only one with experience? Probably.
I think Dialgaville, or the person I refer to as Patrick, because that's his name, he has played it, but I know that most of the people here haven't. What the hell is going on here? A crack split the glass of the window, and for a moment, Jinpei stared at it. Then the window burst, and water began to pour into the room. What the hell? God damn it. Junpei yelled and spun around. His feet slipping on the water already coming through the window. He ran for the door. Hey, anyone! Is anyone there? Come on, if you're there, say something. There was no reply. As Junpei screamed and pounded on the door, the water began to rise. It was now ankle-deep on the floor, and rising quickly towards his knees. Things were not looking good for Junpei. Not good at all. He needed to find a way out, and quickly. Junpei ran a hand across his forehead, brushing the sweat out of his eyes, and looked around the room. Junpei gon' die!
Up. It's actually a very short game. You just witness this guy's death and that's it. The end.
Yes. And now we have to seek a way out. The top screen, as you can see, is a map, and the bottom screen is what you actually use to do things.
Do you have a time limit, or...?
I don't think that in the prologue, in this part, I have a time limit, but I know that I do in other sections. Operations during an escape. During an escape, you can move to different parts of the room by touching the bottom screen. Since many areas require very exact selections, we recommend you use the stylus, which I have in my hand. Searching during an escape. During an escape, you can touch the background to search anywhere in the room. Areas you can investigate will be highlighted in yellow the moment you touch them. Depending on the nature of the location you touch, you might find an item or a hint. Begin searching by touching places on the bottom screen. How to move. Touching the triangle icon on the bottom screen. Doing so will change the viewing angle of the room and move you to a different location. You can do the same by pressing the left, right, and down sections. Hi, Jolty! Okay!
Hi, Jolty!
I'm glad you stopped by, and I hope that you play this game soon, because it's an amazing game. And the control pad. Bird's eye view. If you want to know where you are, touch the X on the camera icon screen, on the bottom screen. This will show you where you are and what direction you're facing. Saving during an escape. Press start will allow you to save. If you want to quit, we recommend pressing start. Purpose of the escape? Don't die. The purpose of each escape is to get out of the room. How do you do that depends on the room.
Press X to not die.
Press X to not die. Press F to pay respect. You'll need to search all throughout the room to discover what you'll need to do to get out. Search for hints and items that may help you find the way out. Okay, so basically, they already told us everything, and if we have something to check, we can click on File here.
Because it's fun, Evie. Because I can.
Also, a really good thing to like pay attention to. I can well, whatever. That's a table, water's pouring into it like a waterfall. I don't see anything useful there. You can see where I'm clicking. You see? Anyway, that's the pipe. I know! I'll crawl into the pipe and find a way out because Junpei is smart! There's nobody here to make fun of my lame jokes. Man, this sucks.
Okay.
So... a bulletin board. Looks like someone put a note on it. About items. During an escape, investigating certain parts of the room will allow you to obtain... I might be out for a bit. Okay! Thank you for stopping by! When you come back, just let us know and we'll say hi. Hi, Pyro! Thank you for being here. So many people today. I'm so happy. All of you guys make me so happy, I'm gonna be honest with you. During an escape, investigating certain parts of the room will allow you to obtain items. Once you've obtained an item, you'll be able to go to the item screen. Touching L, item, on the top left will take you to the item screen. While on the item screen, you will be able to investigate. Hold and combine items that you've found. If you want to investigate an item you've found, touch the icon for that item in the item screen, and then touch Search or R in the top right corner of the bottom screen. We got picture frame! Yay! Oh, thank you for saying that, Titanium.
Oh.
Yay. Okay, so this is a picture frame.
The chat's doing that thing again where I'm getting different colors than you are.
An old picture frame. There's a picture of a ship on it.
Use your body to block the water. Perfect.
Yes.
Put your butt in the hole and you're fine.
Butts.
It looks butt-sized.
I'm guessing I might need a screwdriver for this. Let's go back. Touching an item while on the item screen will select that item. While an item is selected, touching L will return you to the room investigation screen. If you look down at the bottom corner of the bottom screen, you should see the icon. It shows that you're holding the item. If you hold an item while investigating the room, you may trigger a reaction. Investigate suspicious areas with different items to see if anything happens. Pressing up on the control pad will select another item for you to hold. So basically, don't be stupid. Wait. Oh. No, I want to go here. We got a small key! Yay! Okay. Junpei grabbed the key and shoved it into his pocket. He intended to leave immediately, but something stopped him. His reflection stared back at him from the mirror, but he had scarcely recognized himself. Oh Jesus! What's up with my face? His confusion was well justified. His face was drawn and pale, and the dark circles under his eyes made him look as though he was nearly dead. Man, what the hell happened to me? How did I end up here? Even as he said it, something in his mind opened, and a memory bobbed to the surface. It was the last thing Junpei remembered before waking up in the strange room. I say as I eat. It was past midnight when he came home. Junpei shuffled up the stairs and opened the door to apartment 201. Inside was his apartment. A small one-bedroom affair that ran him about $630 a month. He moved into it when he entered college, and so far he had been there for 3 years and 7 months. He stepped inside and turned on the lights. The fluorescent lights on the ceiling blinked and flickered slowly to life, as if waking from deep slumber. Their cold light illuminated the landscape he'd come home to so many times before. Everything was as he'd left it. The magazines piled up in the corner, the textbooks collecting dust, the CD cases covering the floor, the jeans and t-shirts he'd worn the day before, then tossed onto the floor. There was one thing that didn't belong there, however. There was a breeze. Breaths of cold night air wafted into his apartment.
Yeah, wafted.
Carrying the smells of autumn fall with them. The white curtain framing his window swayed gently in the wind. Huh? That's weird. Did I leave that open? Junpei walked towards the window, trying to remember if he'd closed it or not before he left. One of the panes was hanging open. He stuck his head out and looked around. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary. Junpei shrugged. He must have just left it open earlier.